I once had a full body search at Miami Airport after making a joke about Ronald Reagan.
Firstly, what was the joke?
Well, I think joke's an exaggeration. It was more of a comment.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, yeah.
I said, I think he's a bit of a warmongerer, and instead of searching me, you should search your own country for more nuclear weapons than Reagan's admitting to. Now, I'd like to point out that I was very drunk after a long flight and thought that would arouse at least a tickly smile from the big, butch, moustached, rubber-gloved lunatic that stood afore me. But no.
How long's the flight?
Sorry?
How long's the flight?
Oh, now, you talk to a man who'd had 2 bottles of scotch. I would say we stopped, actually, halfway.
2 minutes.
Halfway?
Halfway at the Ascension Islands, because I actually stopped. I stopped, when I say halfway, I was on a round-the-world trip.
So where were you flying from?
I was flying from Moscow to Miami. I stopped half. This is true. I stopped halfway in London. I'm saying roughly halfway. After about 4 or 5 hours, I stopped in London. I was doing a short round-the-world trip for about...
Short trip round the world? I mean, interplanetary traveller.
It's all relative. If you go from Moscow to Miami and you're going around the world,
but
relatively,
you went Moscow,
it's a
London,
short trip.
London, Miami.
It's shorter than going around the world. That's the whole trip.
It's part of going round the world.
It is.
Many people's round-the-world trip is, well, yeah, literally, I went London to London.
I was
never
going.
Just went round the world. I went there watching movies.
I went from Moscow to London.
And then London, Miami.
We refuelled, and then I went from London to Miami.
To Miami, yes.
At which point, I drunk lots of scotch, got off my face, got off the plane at Miami, and a big, butch, mustachioed American stuck his fingers up my rectum. Now, which part of that story doesn't sound convincing?
You lie.
Right, they're saying lie. Lee,
Flog him.
tell us
It's a lie.
yourself out of the Yes.
Can I just say to the makers of this programme that how the hell, after making a joke about Ronald Reagan, I'm supposed to write that on the spot, am I?
It was a great gag, though, wasn't it?
Oh, what a brilliant killer that was. Ronald Reagan's got more nuclear weapons than he lets on to. Thank you. I'm here all weekend enjoying the chicken.
It is a lie. It was a lie. Lee did not get a full body search at customs after mocking Ronald Reagan. He got it after requesting one when booking the tickets.
I once had a full body search at Miami Airport after making a joke about Ronald Reagan.
Firstly, what was the joke?
Well, I think joke's an exaggeration. It was more of a comment.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, yeah.
I said, I think he's a bit of a warmongerer, and instead of searching